occur from within. What kind of lures people in here to try and like push the boundaries of the scary nonsense and whatnot. So I'm gonna read that for you guys.
It makes me wonder why too. Like it just what makes people want to come out at a place like this at nighttime and like it's just creepy in general. It's
No,
just
you're right.
weird. Like what?
Like we do it because it's our job.
Yeah. But is it like the like people like horror movies? Is it like that? Is it like they enjoy the scare and the fright? Because I don't like that personally.
So back before I even started a channel, I used to go to like abandoned buildings all the time, and I used to explore them and just do all this crazy stuff. And I would more so love the places that had like stories attached. I'm like, yo, some really bad stuff happened here. I don't know why.
Like the India house.
Yeah, the India House. There's some places out there to say the least, but you get the idea. But this is really going to break down everything in this forest. It's a little long, so just preparing you guys here.
Not the only thing.
Anywho,
Fingers, bro.
yeah, we'll probably read this here. I'm gonna eat my food, and then we'll try to find a new campsite. Is that a deal?
Yeah,
I think that'll make me feel better. You feel better.
yeah. If there's actually somebody in this forest, I don't want to be near them.
We brought some static cameras that we're gonna leave running all night long. We have everything that we're good. But the problem is like if we know something strange is going on right now, why would we push it? You know what I mean?
I'm good.
So, anywho, here we go. This forest now carries a reputation that fills the heart of anyone who dares to venture near its shadowed edges. To outsiders, it may seem like any other collection of trees, but the locals know better. Forest is not a place for the curious or the brave. It is a place where something ancient and evil stirs. The origins of the forest curse dates back many years, though the precise details have been lost in time. Whispered only in hushed tones amongst the town's residents, some say it began with a dark ritual, a ritual that took place deep within the heart of the woods during the 1800s. Now, that's crazy because the first thing his spirit box said when we even started filming was during the ritual.
So it did. Where did that?
So, yeah,
Something to do with the ritual. A lot of rituals have been done here, from what we understand.
a lot of satanic arts, let's put it that way. I don't even want to say arts, but
You got something I don't understand. Go ahead, sir.
no offense to any Satanists out there.
No, no, yeah, no offense to you guys. Please do your thing. Live your life. Specifics.
Okay. In those days, the area was known for its isolation, and rumors spread that satanic worshippers from surrounding towns would gather in the forest under the cover of night. It was said they sacrificed animals, some people even claimed humans,
Cool.
offering them to dark powers that would grant them unimaginable power in return. The chants and the smoke from their fire pits filled the air, disturbing the spirits that once watched over the land. Now, once again, I'm going to pop in real quick.
Talking
Here,
about us.
that's what I'm talking about us. Minus the satanic nonsense, but it's crazy because back then, 1800s, right? If something like that did happen out here for us, it's so desolate. What the?
Bro, I don't know. I don't like it though. All right, just a quick reminder. Real feels like -2 right now. Just as of
I think it's much less than that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna check because we've been here since -2, like 4 hours ago. It feels like -6 right now, and it says wind is making it feel colder.
have you guys ever been like in a haunted house or lived in somewhere that you thought was haunted and like laid in bed at night and like your bedroom doors are the side and you're just like looking at the ceiling but you know it's off to the corner and you don't want to look at it? Like that's how I feel about that shroud right now. Like I know it's there. And I feel like there's shit moving, but I'm trying not to look at it.
Yeah,
It's freaky.
that's why I'm facing this. But, anyways, it was said that the forest itself began to take on a life of its own, twisting with malevolent energy. First strange occurrence happened soon after. The locals started hearing faint whispers on the wind, whispers that seemed to call names, luring them deeper into the trees. Those who followed the whispers were rumored to have never been seen again, and their disappearances became another layer to the eerie legend that surrounded this forest. In the years that followed, the rumors grew, particularly among the youth of the town. As teens sought out thrills and danger, they began venturing into the forest, often with Ouija boards, candles, hoping to communicate with the spirits that said to inhabit the place. However, there was one rule that everyone soon learned. The forest wasn't interested in talking to them. For those who made the mistake of using the Ouija board or similar devices incorrectly, the consequences were terrifying. Now, this guy doesn't mess with Ouija boards. He's actually never used one before in his life.
Correct.
I just bought a haunted Ouija board. Um,
I sucks you gotta use it alone, man. I feel so bad.
but it is true. Like Hollywood gave these boards this reputation of like, oh my god, that's like evil. Don't touch it. I'm gonna start crawling on the ceiling if you use it. One of those things. But in reality, it's really just a communication board that you can use to communicate with if you believe in that sort of stuff, right? Now, I've used them before, never moved an inch. I even thought at one point that the person playing it with me was moving it, but I don't know. It genuinely is crazy how it does work. To each their own, by the way. Anyways, using those things incorrectly, just like anything else, if you open the doors to something, you're letting things in. And if you don't properly close it, you leave this sort of like opening for anything to come through, right? So, yeah. It is said that those who disturb the balance of the forest would inadvertently open the door to darker entities far beyond the spirits of the forest. One such instance remains the talk of the town to this day. The tragic story of the blank twins. I'm not going to say the name. Let's keep this for the family. In the fall of 19, two local teenagers and decided to test their courage by entering the forest at midnight. Armed with a Ouija board and a few candles, they ventured deep into the woods, laughing at the thought of any real danger. They set up their board in a secluded clearing and began asking the spirits simple questions, mocking the superstitions that they heard their whole lives. But when they pushed the planchette to ask, "Who are you?" the answer wasn't what they expected. The board moved on its own, spelling out the chilling response, "The unseen." Moments later, a chilling wind swept through the clearing, extinguishing the candles. The girls tried to pack up and leave, but something stopped them. The air grew thick, oppressive, and they could hear strange whispers swirling around them, like voices from a time long past. The whispers grew louder, and then suddenly, unmistakable sound of footsteps, heavy, deliberate footsteps, began to echo through the forest. Terrified, the girls fled, but when they reached the edge of the woods, something was wrong. Their car, parked just beyond the tree line, was covered in strange handprints, large, muddy, distorted, as if something had been climbing all over it. That night, they returned home, shaken but alive. Something was different. And I don't want to go too deep into this story in particular, but after what they experienced that night, one of the members of that party, they unfortunately went down a very fortunate path and their life was changed forever. It wasn't like a spiritual thing, it wasn't a paranormal thing. It's just mentally they couldn't recover from what they experienced. The trauma was just too much and it sent them down that sort of path. It's really sad, but you know, it's one of the things now that they talk about in town to kind of they tell it to the kids, the youth, so they don't come in here and attempt the same things. And it's very sad, but
Well, it's just quick shot, but it's so interesting. Like you read it, and it was so casual the way you read it, but that's the way it was for these girls. Like they grabbed the Ouija board and went down this haunted trail at midnight. It's like one of those things that it's like when you're a kid and your parents tell you like, don't ride your bike without a helmet. You do it and you fall and hurt yourself. It's like people generally like that don't live out in areas like this or don't ever go in the woods don't understand the dangers of it.
yeah.
That's more spiritual, I understand, but I'm just saying it's crazy that someone was so like comfortable just doing it, and then obviously they made a huge mistake.
Well, that's really it too. And
Weird.
like God knows exactly what they felt in that moment. And God knows like obviously we're just getting a glimpse of what their night was like.
Yeah.
We just got 30 seconds of their several hours worth of experience, you know what I mean?
Crazy. Just things they were doing with the Ouija board.
Now imagine like being such an unbeliever, a skeptic, and then all of a sudden all that happens, you have all these handprints all over your vehicle.
They were comfortable enough literally to walk in at midnight. I mean, again, we struggled with that stuff still to this day. It's scary. It doesn't get like less scary in my opinion. It's always that unknown. And there's a reason that there's not 3 other cars parked out here tonight. People don't do this stuff. This is
No.
normal.
Yeah, this is like yeah. And we've been to locations where it's fucked us up before where we had to take breaks and stuff like that. It's taxing, it's tolling. We got attacked by large cats before in the forest. We've got,
Yeah.
instances where you kind of you fuck around, you find out, right?
Yeah.
It's always that saying, but it holds true to this day.
Literally changes your life.
I swear on everything. I know the wind just picked up, but I thought I just heard a voice from that direction, like right there.
There was a weird noise right over there. I just like Maybe someone just like standing there staring at us. It's one of the
Here's the thing, guys. I do have the Ouija board. I respect my friend enough to not use it when he's there. I don't want to drag him into anything. I don't want to get him involved in anything.
Oh, I'll do it with you. I'll like not do it with you. I'll film you doing it.
Yeah,
I'll sit next to you.
you know, we'll save it for a rainy day when we don't have like a video idea or something.
For sure.
For now, I'll probably just leave it in the car, which is also a really bad idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't travel with it. I wouldn't like to.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you something too. I'm sorry this is off topic. You guys might get mad. I can't not say this right now, but I watched Taken.
We watched Taken finally.
It was really good.
It worked. Yeah, it's my favorite Christmas movie. You gotta watch the movie Carry On. It's on Netflix right now.
I want to.
It's so
on my
good.
list.
It's actually really good.
Okay.
Yeah, recommendation for you guys too.
Sorry, you guys always give me shit for not watching movies. Well, I watched Taken. Okay.
I think I'm watching Taken a good 50 times. No joke. It's like a comfort movie. Yeah. Anywho, there's still more to the story. But it says many people claimed that they had crossed over something into this world. Well, it's really unfortunate how that just happens. Other whispered that the girls had opened a door that should have stayed closed, inviting something far deeper into the woods. The eerie handprints on vehicles soon became a warning for anyone who thought about entering the forest. Many who attempted to park near the edge of the trees would return to find strange smeared marks on their cars, as if invisible hands had touched them. And those brave or foolish enough to wander deeper into the forest would hear distant, echoing screams or see figures darting behind the trees, shadows that never quite belong. Today, this forest remains largely abandoned, though some still venture there hoping to experience the supernatural firsthand. It's talking about me and you.
It's us.
Teenagers continue to make their way into the woods using Ouija boards and other occult items in desperate attempts to contact the spirits. But the story of the girls and others like them are brought up by the locals when they warn their children. They tell the story as a cautionary tale, urging the younger generation not to push the boundaries of what they don't understand. Because the forest, it is said, never forgets. And once the door is opened, the darkness inside is far harder to close again.
Spicy.
Eerie.
Well, I always think about. I go back in my head to Star Hill. My parents always told me as a kid not to go because there's a chair that was there.
Yes.
It's not there anymore. But I literally never went until we went last year.
Yep. So, just to give you guys an idea, I'll sum it up real quick. We have this forest in our city. I'll say city. It's kind of like in a neighboring city. It's about an hour away from us. Serial killer dismembered his victims there.
Yeah.
Right? He actually just died a couple of years ago. But not only that, it was rumored that the mafia had dumped bodies into the forest, into the large body of water that's there. And then you also have the paranormal stories about it. There was this chair in the forest. It was kind of on this hill. And it was rumored that if you sat in this chair that you would die.
Yeah.
And teenagers are like, oh, well, let me go fucking do it, right? So they go do it. Other teenagers would bring Ouija boards and other occult items and be like, all right, well, let's figure out why this is so haunted. So they would put the board on the chair. Like, I legit had friends who did this.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Talking about Ouija boards. Forest is like.
Yeah. Anyways, this forest is like some wild shit, but we were taught our whole lives to stay away from
I was always told to never go. I never did.
ever. And then we did.
Yeah.
Right? And we had some horrifying experiences ourselves. So all I'm going to say is this night has been rough so far, and got a couple hours left here before we're going to try and get some sleep, but we still have some more work to do. We still have some more things we want to do.
I hope people understand that. Like, these winter videos might not be as long as our summer videos, but clearly it's cold outside. It's hard to film for 30 minutes at a time right now.
Yeah.
We're doing our best.
I mean, our equipment's not even holding up. I just had to charge this light on top of my camera for a good hour before I could use it again.
Yep.
The way it died on like 100%. It just...
Things just shut off.
Yeah, so...
It's life right now.
Yeah, so, anyways, what do you think so far? You know, we've been here before a couple times.
Well, it's just like, it's like the same but different. Like, it's like a different night, but it's just the same things that always happen. It's always like you're chasing noises, experiencing things you can't explain, like the light that we caught on my camera. Excuse me. What the hell was that? Again, like we saw, there was literally no footsteps in the snow, nothing. Like, I don't know what that would have been. It's kind of we're glutton for punishment because we keep coming back, and we probably shouldn't. Maybe it's not dangerous, and maybe it's just scary. I don't know, but it does feel very unsettling when you're here by yourselves, miles and miles and miles away from civilization.
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
it's absolutely terrible. What?
Okay,
What's that? Okay, okay. That came from the trail that we just came back from.
That's not. It's not normal, bro. It's not. I don't know. We probably should just like stop coming back here.
My heart rate right now.
Yeah, it's got you want to like go for a run or something. It's so high.
Dang it.
Wow. I'm not going up there again.
No, no, absolutely not. Not until at least summertime or something.
We could realistically take the truck to other places. That's more trails. Excuse me. There's more trails in this forest.
Yeah, this forest is pretty damn large, so
We're gonna find a new campsite.
we could keep on driving and checking out.
Yeah.
We've drove a good like 30 minutes to get here, and there was legit no other tire marks anywhere. We were the only ones here,
Yeah.
which is kind of reassuring.
A little.
And then it's also freaky when you do have some sort of human interaction, like lights in the forest.
Yeah.
It's enough to freak you the hell out. So, um,
Yeah. I'm just curious as to what else we're gonna experience and what else is actually here. Because like we really think we're alone, but then we hear stuff like that, and I'm like, no, there's no way. No.
that's what I mean, bro. And like, unless you're here, you don't really understand the feeling. Yeah, that's freaky.
Sounds like Bigfoot just got a new drum set. He's like, just playing your feet up, alright. Give me a chance to say that.
It's rough out here. Worst part about it is only gonna get colder. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try our best, guys. I promise. Like we're not gonna leave you high and dry. We're gonna keep trying. But apart from that, I'm gonna go eat real quick. So head over to Chris's channel because he's got some stories he's gonna share with you as well. Um, I am excited for this new year. We got some crazy trips planned. Like I said, Japan's gonna be very interesting. If you have any other locations you'd recommend for us to try, camp at, stay up at overnight, please let us know down below. It's very appreciated. And I want to thank you guys for an amazing year. I want to thank you for all the help. The past several years, you've been awesome.
It's been so good, man.
Couldn't have done any of this without him, without you guys.
It's perfect, actually, man.
Great community.
It's been incredible. It's just fun. Because you're out, man. Why?
That was really hot, by the way.
Sure.
I don't recommend that.
No. Well, yeah, this is gonna be the biggest year yet, and it's not cocky, it's not bragging, but he's gonna hit a mill this year. Which there's no way it doesn't happen.
Aim for it. Aim for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cool to see. And it's from a stupid fucking kid at Best Buy with a camera.
Yeah, we used to do some dumb shit at Best Buy, man.
Oh, yeah. If I had my phone with those videos, I was just saying, dude, people. I don't have jobs there.
Our
We're not sure enough.
our manager used to give us like pieces of paper to like hand out to customers, and we would put them in like the display microwaves, and we'd be like, we gave them all away. They're like, wow, you guys are amazing.
We should not. Why are we so immature?
Yeah,
What's changed?
that was only a couple of years ago. Not much has changed now, man. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go get my food. I am starving. And with that being said, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. So we're gonna trek on deeper into the forest and pack everything up. And wait a second, Chris. What? These are tires. These are fresh tire marks.
Wait, you didn't see any vehicles up? There's no way. We were so far by.
I'm telling you right now. Hold on. We went left of our campsite. I showed it earlier in the video. There was
Yeah.
only tire marks. All right, that was ours. That's where we came from.
Yeah.
Bro, you could see those are fresh tire marks.
Clear as day. So, like, what would that?
These are mine.
Yeah. I mean, what could that possibly be? I mean, truthfully, I don't understand if we.
Wait. Whoa.
So there's clear marks right here on the right. It's the walking trail. You see this? Bro, what the hell? Oh my God. I lived in Rose.
Really? Bro, tell me, like someone pulled and turned around.
Oh, God.
Chris, think about it. When we were eating and we had the campfire going, we heard what sounded like a truck coming towards, like a diesel truck, something obviously something that's possible to drive in this stuff.
Yeah.
And bro, what if they came here and turned around? Maybe because they saw our lights.
Maybe. Like, we scared them off. I turned around, but would that explain all the stuff we heard earlier? Like, oh my God.
What the fuck was that?
So, hello?
That's good. Oh, does sound like a hello? Those are footprints. Right there.
Okay, look 'em all.
I'm going forward into the forest. Wait. Bro, hold on. I'm closing this window quick. Think about it. If you saw a light from this way,
Yes. It's very possible there actually could have been somebody.
somebody parked here, went around. Why?
Why? 100% why?
But that means that they had to have turned and went this way if we didn't see the
There's no
sign.
way, dude. How could we have missed somebody? I'm literally like awestruck right now. Legitimately awestruck.
Okay, so just keep recording real quick. I want to show you guys something. I'm literally just gonna go in reverse the whole time. Just to show you guys something. These are my tire marks. We did not go that far. Oh, promises. I'm just gonna keep on. We literally just picked this camera as a funniest part.
I know.
Let me try not to crash into the damn tree.
Yeah, I'm going from the shooting camera.
Where's the ditch? That's great. Okay. Also, that scream that we just heard.
So?
Yeah. And we've been hearing things like that all night, you know? We think back to the stories. We think back to everything. Man. Okay. So, golly. Uh, okay. Okay. And right there is our campsite.
Whatever we just pull out. I mean, I can't really miss it. Like, this is where we were.
So here we go. This was our campsite. That is everything right there. That's where we had tent and everything. And just to show you guys this from you, literally right where we were. So literally, there was a vehicle that pulled up and turned around, or something. I don't know.
Parked or whatever.
So now we can hypothesize that there was a person that you saw that light.
Yeah, I had to have been, right? I don't.
Should we go forward then, or should we just take this as a? Why do we keep recording? Let's keep recording because this could be.
Guys, I can only film so much of the road because of the light on top and stuff. Like, I'm doing my best so you can see the road, but I don't want to hear any comments about, yeah, shit around.
It makes it a little difficult, obviously, but yeah. So keep on going. This is wild. We sounded what sounded like a very strong engine, a powerful engine, like a Hemi or I don't know, a diesel truck, Cummins, something. So this is crazy. So we turn around. We could get lost very easily for us. We don't have the best service right now. And anyways, we don't want to push that too far, considering one, the weather, and two, this one is serious shit, all right? So we're gonna go back from where we came from. We'll follow our own characters. And we'll try to. What was that? It's interesting. Like actually interesting. What? Back at camera. So I'm curious. I'm curious. Alright. Sure. Someone definitely just shut the frog. Hello? You can see from the truck. See.
And there's a sort of like, oh, yeah, insurance, there's like something you want to. Oh yeah, I definitely hear it. There's someone coming through. What do you say? I just hear noises from everywhere. Did you just say something? No. I swear to God, I saw every voice. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I hear it definitely. And I thought, hey, no. I heard something, but I don't know what I heard something. Dude, I was hearing like something. Oh, you see that handprint? There was a handprint or something. You not see that fucking handprint, bro? Shit. I swear to you, Chris, like, she really thought it was something to hear, but it was something else. I believe it. So I was excuse me, when he was talking about that was hampered, like right there. We saw it on the rear passenger window. On the rear passenger window. Change. Yeah. You know, let's see what.
should probably trek on a little bit further. And
Yeah, I'll find. So I could have to kill the Jed Chris at this point. Yeah, so it's fine. And it's a lot of things. Yeah, no, what he sort of. Rachel, what the that? You slept. It literally looked like someone was fucking standing there. The hell was that? It was so tall. Oh my god, my heart. I've never seen that skinwalker, but imagine that's what that was like. God, it was flying. I was this close to hitting the fucking wooden pylon thing. Yes, he was because oh, fuck. That was our old campsite. By the way, that was literally our old campsite. I like that. Really fucking weird is going on over here. You could chalk it up to paranormal. You could chalk it up as all the satanic nonsense. You could chalk it up to the people that quite literally we have tracks of beings, right? This this is strange. I don't know what to think. But probably let's just try to find a new spot. Yeah. All right, guys. So we just hopped out of the truck and we attempted going down some more trails, but I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. It is absolutely freezing out here. Obviously, we probably didn't pick the best night to come and do this. So we had the joint decision. I guess it doesn't really matter too much for you guys because you're still watching the same video, but we're gonna come back. So this is actually gonna probably be a longer video than normal. However, you're going to see footage from two separate nights because we want to go down some more trails. We really want to push the limits of things. I showed you earlier, it was -6. Right now we're looking at -11 and it's only gonna get colder. I really don't want to be here like if it hits the -20s, because at that point, God knows what could happen. Our equipment's already malfunctioning, everything. I right now I am in Crocs. Like don't get me wrong. I know a lot of you are probably face palming back home, but this is what I drive in. My boots and everything, they're cooked. I'm wearing two pairs of wool socks. Feet are still freezing. The thing is, I can heat up to the truck for 20 minutes and I'm perfectly fine. I step outside, even in my boots for 5 minutes, I can't feel my feet. Chris, same thing. You can look at Chris's boots. He's got some good, ones on, but even he's struggling hardcore. So, guys, I really appreciate your support. And on that note, we'll see you guys. Technically, for you guys, it'll be seconds from now, but we'll see you probably in a couple of days. We're looking at a 20-degree day here soon, and we're aiming for that. Brandon, what the? What's that? I'm getting the truck. Oh my god. Okay. On that note, I think that's a good way to end the night. Let me lock this bad boy. See you guys later. Alright guys, so it is night 2 here in the forest, and we've just filmed for Chris's channel, and there's there are literal Chris right in front of us. Yeah. We were just filming for Chris's channel, literally just down the road. So we just got here maybe an hour, and Chris found some information about this like, rock in this forest where people used to go meet up, but regardless of the fact that rock is a spot where two people went, and that was like the last known place they were at before they went missing, unfortunately. But we went down that trail, and we had some really weird experiences. Let's just put it that way. Like we heard voices, branches breaking. The spirit box was saying all sorts of things like "I'm around the corner," and I had this really weird gut feeling. Literally from the moment we got there, Chris, I had the weird feeling that like someone else is here or something like that. Ended up, we found like a spyglass. I don't even know how to. It's like a binocular, but one of them. I don't know which one. I get it, kind of binocular.
Monocular. So yeah, that happened, and we were really freaked out. So yeah, you'll have to go over on Chris' channel, check that out.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah. Footprints all the way down.
right in the middle. Why wouldn't they just walk on the tire tracks?
I don't know.
Yeah. Bro, hold on. If we just filmed for your channel, literal down the road, should we maybe follow this?
Oh my god, hard no.
I mean, I can't imagine they walk too far. Right?
I don't think so.
Look,
Because it stops, it picks back up right there. Like it's straight.
because they must have like walked during like on the care marks. These are fresh marks, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. The smell's fresh.
Yeah, these are.